Good afternoon, Mr. Matthews and my friends. Here I am Puspita Sari. I would like to present the article under the title Constructing the Image of the Teacher on Reddit, Best and Worst Teachers. And this article by Sandra Chang-Credel and Daniela Colanino. They come from Department of Education, Korea University. Based on the topic, based on the title, I think there are some keywords here: teacher image, and then Reddit, and then social media, and then like theories, teacher education, and memorize. So based on the topic, here we discuss more about Reddit application. So do you know about Reddit application? It is just like Instagram or Facebook, I think. So Reddit platform or application is one of the most popular sites for discussing current issues. It also includes pictures of almost anything you can think of. So Reddit is an online discussion platform created in 2005 by Alexis Ohanian and Steve Hoffman. It is come from Vela 2015. So do you know the layout of Reddit? Yeah, just like this. You can share picture and join the discussion with millions of Redditors, and you can share images, as I said before, articles, and your own stories. So here it is well established that teacher quality is a significant factor in influencing students' learning and achievement. It is come from Cold Haber 2016. Indeed, teacher education programs are continually under pressure to improve the quality of teaching in changing a global context. So, this pressure can be transpired from the public discourse of teachers, a discourse that fits into our preconceptions and belief about teacher and affecting students, parents, tax-paying citizens, teachers, and teacher educators. Then, the image of the teacher is also affected by less formal sources, including cultural representations of teachers in media and literature, and citizens' understandings of teachers' work based on personal experience as students. So, the researcher observed how public assumptions around the teacher affect educators at every level of education, and they analyzed 600 discussions entries on Reddit, a social media platform, in which respondents described memories of their best and worst teachers. And this research conducted between 2009 until 2015. So, the present study aims to contribute to the study of the public discourse of teacher through exploring the depth of themes about teachers that emerge in Reddit social media platform. By those aims, it can be that the research questions are: the first is how are teachers represented in Reddit, and then how do these representations on a social networking forum contribute to public discourses of teachers, specifically in terms of best and worst teachers. So this is the procedures of the research. So to address our, I think to address uh, the aim of the research questions. So the researcher conducted by using keywords. The first is best teacher, and then worst teacher, favorite teacher, and the last is less favorite teacher. So the researchers using an inductive coding method, I think the researcher examined the 600 posts individually and then summarized the answers in terms of descriptions of teachers, and from there are 15 codes images that fit into four broader categories. And then each post was coded in terms of the grade level that the teacher taught and the subject, the gender of the teacher, and a summary of the post and follow-up. Then the 600 comments were divided between the two researchers so that each researcher coded 300 comments. In order to check for internet reliability, its researcher also quoted 20% of the other researchers' data, just like 60 comments. And then these two quoted sets were compared to ensure that codes match. So these are the terms. The first is teacher's professional qualities, and then teacher's personal qualities, then relational qualities between teacher and students, and then the last is implication for students, meaning that impact of the teacher's approach on the student's learning, performance, and self-confidence. So this is the result. The number focus on the right teacher's best and worst teachers. For example, what made your favorite teacher, and then who was the worst teacher you had and why. So here in the best teacher described as admirable in terms of intelligence, such as he knew his field, and then engaging, such as the teacher able to capture everyone's attention, and then also funny, so the teacher can make up story problems, then dedicated also, and easygoing, and strict but fair. But here for the worst teacher can describe as incompetent, and then lacking in judgment, and also lazy, and they usually just put on movie and unfair. They just give grade based on uh, how much they like the students. And this is about the gender and age. So in terms of the breakdown of best and worst teacher across gender and gender, and I think there were more male teacher identified as best. There are 65% rather than the female, just 35%. And more female teachers designed as worse. It's about 60% female to 40% female. You can look here. This is it. And then for the age, here to break down, it is include pre-kindergarten, and then kindergarten, elementary school, high school, and higher education. Interestingly, here There are 69% of best teacher. This is There are 69% of best teachers were described as high school teacher. The split is somewhat more or even in worse. It is only 36% of teachers not being in elementary school and 45% of teachers at high school level. This is so as the results shown before that here I put from Van Hook 2002 that public discourses about teachers are powerful in informing citizens' opinion about the work of teachers, and that it here contributes to the perceptual filters that influence how teachers in society are valued. So, the results shown that best teachers here were found to know their subject and how to present it, and had personal qualities that were admired, showed care, in their relationship with the students, and had a lasting impact on the student's life. But for the worst teachers here, described uh, as unqualified and then unfair or incompetent in their teaching skills and had unpleasant personality traits, were uncaring or abusive in their relationship with students, and had no lasting impact on the students. So I think enough for the presentation, the last essay. Thank you.